What up, folks? So, this will be the final Ask the Cringe episode, for the time being, to be filmed in this bedroom. Why am I saying that? Well, it's because for the next couple of months, I'll be in an apartment. Or, yeah, it's more of like an apartment, but like way smaller. And has less convenience. But yeah. It's because I'm attending college in Saigon, and I don't live anywhere near Saigon, so yeah, I have to move to a new space in order to, actually go to college a little bit more conveniently. So yeah, you're not gonna see this backdrop for a while, so appreciate it while you can. So to commemorate this, I mean, it's not really a big event, but I just want to make something out of it. I've decided to make this episode of Ask the Cringe a little bit more special. What exactly is special about it? Well, you're gonna have to stick around for a while to find out. But first, let's get into some of the questions that you guys have for me. So, enough talking, let's begin. What's your favorite music label? I don't have one. Yeah, that's a short answer for you there. I don't have one. And I think the reason is because I haven't listened, I don't listen to a lot of different labels. So, yeah, I have yet to explore other EDM labels outside of NCS that much. So, calling NCS my favorite would be unfair. And also, there are some NCS releases that are total stinkers. So, calling NCS my favorite is unfair, and it just doesn't feel right to me. So, for the time being, I'm gonna say that I don't have a favorite. So yeah, hope that answers your question. What's your favorite Monster Cat song? Again, don't have a favorite, because again, I haven't listened to anything outside NCS that much, but I do listen to a fair amount of Monster Cat releases, and I do have several, I enjoy several of them. I enjoy most of them, but maybe not enough to call it my favorite. Not enough to call it my favorite. So, again, I don't have one, so... but, just for completion's sake, here's mine. Very basic choice, I know, but, I mean, again, I don't listen to a lot of Monster Cats, so what are you gonna do about it? So yeah, those were all of the questions that y'all asked me. I only got 2 questions. Yeah, those two were the only ones I got. So in order to make this video a little bit longer, I know it doesn't live up to the light title, but whatever. So for the past couple of weeks, I have asked you guys 3 questions on my community tab. And all of them got pretty lengthy answers. So for the next couple of minutes, if there is a lengthy one, then, I apologize for looking like a dork. Because I have to reach over to my laptop to read these. So yeah, don't mind me looking like a fucking idiot for the next couple of minutes. So yeah, but first up, let's take a look at this one first. The original question was taken from Mokridge's Nightclub. Yeah, another one taken... all of these were taken from Discord servers, but this one particularly was taken from Mokridge's Nightclub. So, let's see what answers we got. I don't own the item life in the game world. To those of you that do not understand what this is gamer speak for I don't have a life. Which, using gaming terminology alone already shows that you don't have a life, so you don't really need to do that. You don't really need to state that you don't have a life. I mean, you could just use gaming terminology, and people will be like, "Yeah, that guy doesn't have a life." So we got a pretty lengthy one from Connor the Hedgehog. So, dork mode activated. My weaknesses or kryptonites would be not good at drawing. So, there's something there that I can talk about. So, I mean, yeah, I'm not that great at drawing also, but I don't want to establish things too much. But I can draw several things that most people wouldn't think about. You know, like, not a lot of people would go, hey, I want to draw that. Nah, so yeah. I draw a lot of things that other people don't want to draw because I'm a fucking virgin. Otherwise, I would suck a whole lot. Like, you tell me to draw a house, I don't even know what a house looks like. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but I can't draw a house, that is what I'm trying to say. I can't draw a house, I can't draw a garden, I can't draw a village, I can't draw the fucking sun. So yeah, there are most of the things in life I can't draw. So yeah. Partly share the same, weakness. Partly share the same back traits. So. Okay, let's read some more. Not good at drawing, right? Hot-headed, again, same. Severe anxiety and depression, again, same over here. And then for the next few lines, it's just him having like medical disability or whatever. Like having some medical problems is what he's trying to say. So yeah, not gonna read all of that. I'm just gonna show you up right now on the screen. Yeah, he basically has this medical problem, which makes him kind of hard to move, is what I can tell. Yeah, it causes my joints to have limited movement and causes pain in my knees, my shins, and even my feet due to him being flat-footed. So yeah, basically a medical problem that he has to face. So, yeah, I mean, I do have several issues with my body as well. Mostly due to the fact that I sit a lot. Like, okay. I sit cross-legged like this, right? And then, yeah, once I want to... Oh, sorry. The camera is starting to fall down. My God. Okay, so my camera decided to cut off the last part of that footage, which was fun. But yeah, imagine that I sit cross-legged like that. And yeah, and I tend to sit like this for a concerning amount of time. And then, yeah, once I got out of the chair and tried to move, the first thing I would feel is numbness. Like I basically can't feel my feet touching the ground. And then I started to move around a little bit, and then the second feeling I'll get is irritation. Like it hurts to move. And that's basically what it is. It hurts to move. So I basically at that point I just like stand. I just stand there until part of that irritation and that pain goes away. So yeah, that is my medical problem. I don't even know it's medical, but yeah, it's mostly due to me sitting a lot for a long amount of time. So yeah, you and I share a lot of things in common there, buddy. A lot of things in common. So yeah. So that was the first question. Let's move on to the next two questions. Now, these two questions were taken from not Local Just Nightclub, but Issa's Discord server. Man, it's been a while since I've last dropped that name. But yeah, I took them from Ethan's Discord server because these two questions I feel like I can't answer. So, and also I wanted to make something out of these old screenshots. So yeah, the answers I got for this question were lengthy, pretty lengthy, or even very lengthy. Like you see one later in this video. So yeah, I'm gonna turn on my dorky mode. So don't mind me. Okay, first one is from a fire. I know like pop, very rare pop me like. I mean, thanks for saying that. Thanks for saying that. I don't like pop, but you don't have to use very caveman wording. You don't have to use the very caveman style of speech. You know, we're humans. It's 2024, not 65 million BC. You're not living in the Stone Age, so use proper human English wording. But again, he basically states that he doesn't like pop, and there are very rare pop songs that he likes. I used to like pop back in back when I was like 8 or 9. I was really into pop, but now, yeah, kind of grown out of it. I've kind of grown out of it. So, yeah, and vocals are cool, I guess. Like some of the mid section is enough for me. If there's too much, especially if the drop is covered with them, I don't tend to like the vocals. So I guess you don't really like Always Be That. It's fine, I guess. Like a vocal driven drop is good only when it has like good production backing it up. And also has good vocal performers performing those vocals, so performing the vocal work, so yeah, it depends. It depends. Again. Some in the midsection, like yeah, the second part, like right after that first drop hit, yeah, that's kind of a good choice too. That's yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's a fire's answer. Let's move on to Rogers, which yeah, he basically agrees with the fire for the first one. Don't really like pop at all, but if it's good, I may pass. Vocals are fine. I don't know how much I want. Maybe it depends on the song. Yeah. Yeah. It depends on the song. This answer sums it up. It depends on the song. There you go, my boy. You did it. You did it. You summed up everything that I wanted to say. So yeah, it's such a short answer too. Like, it doesn't have to be like super long. But this next one from Modestus, he wrote a fucking essay. He wrote like a fucking essay. And I got some more minutes to kill, so yeah, let's. Why not read it? Okay, let's go. Okay. What makes me like a normal pop track is how they were composed and produced by the artist. Good point. If they lean towards calm and relaxing, if they lean towards a calm and relaxing sound with a great enough vocalist, that might resonate with me easily. I honestly don't listen to. I usually don't listen to this genre much, and yeah, still need to discover more. And then for the second question, vocals are good elements that enhance the atmosphere and the world building of a specific track. basically stating like the good things about having vocals. But if they aren't used properly, sometimes they will become really disturbing and unsatisfying. Like, it really uncomfortable to listeners. Yep. I mean, he's basically listing like the pros and cons of having vocals on a song, which again doesn't really answer the question. Which doesn't really answer the question, but I can appreciate. Take for example, when you need a dubstep track and there is too much screaming. Oh my god. Okay, the grammar isn't this guy's strong suit, but I mean so does every other Vietnamese English learners. Anyways, moving on. We're not here. This is not your grammar sucks. Take for example, when you hear a dubstep track and there's too much screaming going on in a drop, you will not think that it's a well-structured song. Yeah, this is why I don't really like Sullivan King stuff. I said it. I really don't like Sullivan King stuff. Too much screaming. Like, it's just not my style. Sullivan King stuff is not my style. Ow. Kind of bit my tongue there. But yeah, it's not really my style of dubstep. Or maybe even like rock. To that extent. Heavy metal. Not really my thing. That's why I'm never gonna like heavy metal stuff. Too much screaming. I mean, with like mild rock stuff, that'll be fine. Like, just good lyrics, good vocals on top of a pretty nice rock beat. Yeah, I would listen to that. But if it's like heavy metal, then no. No, that is another one of my kryptonites. I can't stand screaming in a song. I can't stand it. Or if the drops are like too loud, too heavy, with these crazy like basses. Yeah, no. No. I'm not trying to discourage you from being like a heavy metal fan or a heavy dubstep fan, but I'm just saying, like, I can't stand the stuff that you guys like. I'm just saying that they're not my thing. They're not my thing. I'm not trying to discourage you from liking those stuff, that kind of stuff or anything. So I guess when artists decide to add vocals to the song, they might need to balance well the production in the song. Like, you need, like, I think what he's trying to say is, like, you have to have a good production basis first. You need to have a good basis for your track with the production. Like, balance out the elements, is what he's saying. Then having some suitable ideas. Like, have some ideas to utilize the benefit that the vocals bring. So, he's basically trying to say with this last line is that you need to have harmony with like the elements of the production first, like bass, drums, kicks, snares, leads. Yeah, you need to get those harmonized. And then finding ways to utilize the benefit of the vocals, which is basically like mixing. Like how to mix the production, the background music, with the vocals. Well, so yeah, that's what he's basically trying to say. Again, a lot of weird grammatical choice, a lot of grammatical errors and weird word choices, but yeah, I think that just about gets the point through. So, again, I don't want to be a grammar Nazi, but, you know, I'm studying English major, so things like this kind of irritate me. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. Yeah, this is gonna be another pretty lengthy one. Maybe not as lengthy as my last episode, but still pretty long. Because, like I said, this will be the final episode of AskTheCringe for now, to include this background. So yeah, I'm trying to make use of it. I'm trying to make use of this moment. So yeah. But yeah, oh god, I don't wanna stretch the video out any further. Harmony.